Hey guys, and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 5. Off camera, I went ahead and tried that chocolate candy for our advent calendar for Day 5. It was a lot like the chocolate coin, except the coin was better, and I didn't really have much of a reaction to it. So anyway, we're just gonna go ahead with our craft for the day. So we are gonna make felt snails. We're gonna make those as ornaments, and that's gonna be the first ornament we put on our little Goblincore tree. So you'll need a few things. I drew out a snail so I could kind of get an idea of like the shape that I wanted it. You're gonna need at least 3 colors of felt. And if you want like a little paper template, then obviously a piece of paper. And then I'm gonna go with this really beautiful thread because we are going to mostly sew it. You could hot glue it, but I think we're gonna sew it today. And then that means that you'll need a threader and a needle. If you're like me, a threader saves you a lot of time. All right, and then the 3 colors, you're gonna want a light color for the base of the snail and at least 2 colors for the shell, and then a cute little button to go on the very top. And you'll see how it comes together here in just a little bit. So I also decided that when I drew this out that I wanted to do some little antenna. Originally I had thought that maybe I would use some wire because I have lots of good wire. But I found this little guy in my trinket box in my little goblin hoard, and we're gonna see if I can get it to attach without like flipping over. I'm not sure if it'll work yet or not. We'll find out. Okay, so you want to start by cutting out your snail shape out of the felt, just like this. And I am going to decide, I think I want him facing this way. And we'll come back through and clean him up really good when we're done, because he's a little squared off in some places. But you want like a nice straight base so it looks like he's standing on something, and then like I said with this little thing, we're gonna see if that will attach as his antenna later. I think it'll be really cute if it does. Okay, and then I had previously thought I wanted to do 3 layers and a button, but I thought it got a little on the bulky side, so we're just gonna do 2. And then I really loved this color on the top because it creates the most contrast for this really beautiful button that's got like kind of autumnal colors and you know, outdoorsy nature stuff on it. I actually found a set of 3 of these at a thrift shop, so the other 2 are in my little Goblin Hoard collection, also waiting for a project one day. Okay, so since this is the smaller one, we're gonna do the larger circle first. And according to this, although I've got 3 here, I think I am gonna go slightly larger with this one than just the second circle on that drawing I did. All right, and these don't have to be perfect. They can be as wonky as you want them to be. That might even make little snail have a bit more character. Okay, I really like the size of that. See how he's coming together. All right, and then this circle is going to be smaller. And then the button will go on top. We'll start off kind of big, work our way down. I had thought about having the Cricut cut all of these shapes for me because it would have been kind of easy to just draw the snail out in my iPad and convert it to an SVG, but my Cricut does not like to cut this kind of felt. I think it's mostly because my mats just aren't sticky enough. I only have the vinyl mats, and I know you can get like the slightly heavier mat that has more adhesive on it. All right, and I think that's plenty small enough. Let's round this side a little bit better. Circles are really hard to eyeball until you have something to compare them to. Okay, but I think that turned out really good. And then this is gonna sit on top, and isn't that just, I think that is so cute. And then we're gonna put a little bit of the same thread behind it, and to make it like an ornament for a ribbon, we're gonna try and attach this, and then we're gonna give him a little bit of an eyeball right there, and I might add a couple little French knots to give him some texture throughout his body. All right, so that's good and secure. Okay, so after this, since this is the one that's going to be attached to this, I'm gonna do that down here separately, and I wanna just put in some decorative embroidery for this one right now. And ideally, I would end up in one spot that I could then go ahead and create the loop for the ornament holder. So we'll see if I can get that to work out. Okay, so we got that finally. Look how stinking cute it is. Not perfect, but definitely cute. And I can't tell if I want it here or more here. You know, I think it's already on this spot, so we're gonna go ahead and just make this the ornament hook. And it doesn't need to be very big because our tree is pretty small. All right. I just love the colors. I think that turned out really, really cute, especially when you see it with the snail. It's like the perfect button. Okay, so because there isn't a lot of fabric that touches this, I am actually thinking about just hot gluing it. But let's give it an eyeball first. And I am gonna stick with the yellow just because it's easy and I already have it out. And see, it leaves like the perfect little eye there. All right, and then we're gonna take another piece of this and go ahead and cut out a second shape to be the back side because it will be a lot more stable. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do that initially, but I think it makes the most sense. And then we'll bust out the hot glue gun and finish it off that way so that we don't have to mess up our beautiful embroidery by sewing it down to the bottom of the snail. Alright, well it's not cute from the back side, but it is cute from the front side, and that's all that matters. So, I believe we are done. Alright, not too shabby. If I had to make it again, I would have put this in between these two pieces. I definitely didn't think about that because I didn't think about adding this back piece until kind of the last minute. But I still think it turned out really, really cute. We're gonna go put it on the tree now. Guys for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed today's ornament for our Goblincore tree. Definitely tag me in social media if you guys happen to make one of your own. And we will be doing a few more ornaments for this tree coming up in the next few episodes, so make sure you guys swing back by for those. But until next time, bye guys!